Hi, I'm Amal Batra. I'm the Chief Partnerships Officer at North Coders. So North Coders is a coding bootcamp, and you might be wondering what a coding bootcamp is. Essentially, we're a training organisation that helps people who think they want to get into a career in technology as software developers. We help people decide whether that career is right for them through a very intensive course. So ordinarily, if someone's interested in our course or interested in learning to become a software developer, you would apply for our course and we would send you like a starter pack of coding. It's called preparation materials essentially. And what happens is you would do that work in your own time. You get through this starter pack. It's about 30 hours worth of work. And you would see if you liked coding, if you like the sort of challenges you've got to go through as a coder. Obviously it's very entry level because you're just getting your head around talking to a computer essentially. And then once you've completed that sort of 30 hours pack, we would then give you like an entry challenge, like a pair programming exercise to see how much of that material that you have understood and whether you've enjoyed it and whether you've actually made it to the end of that pack. The pack isn't necessarily hard, but it is something that obviously takes time, and more importantly, if you enjoy it, you tend to get a bit of a bug and you get into it and you go, right, this is a lot of fun actually. And then the entry challenge, although there is some complexity to it, it is passable if you have done the pack. At which point, if you pass that pack, you get offered a place to come on our 14-week full-time intensive coding bootcamp, which up until COVID was in person at our campuses, like this one in Manchester, or we've got one in Leeds above the train station at a building called Platform. And basically, essentially, you would spend 14 weeks with us, coming in every day, learning to code, learning to become a software developer. The cool part of all of that is we don't just teach you how to code, we teach you how to teach yourself to code. And that is why, we, over the last 4 years since we ran our first ever coding bootcamp in 2016, up until now, we have won awards and been very successful, and we have helped over 600 people get onto our course and teach them how to become a software developer that is work ready, job ready. And over those 4 years, those 600 odd people, 96% of them have got a job as a junior developer or a similar kind of role at over 150 companies across the north. Hence why we're called North Coders. So we're very much passionate about the region as well as we are passionate about getting people into software developer roles. But essentially 150 different businesses have hired people who have finished our course and become junior level software developers. And some of those example companies include First Direct and Sky and Sky Bet, Jaguar Land Rover, BAE, and then we've got businesses like Auto Trader and Money Supermarket, and then we've got a range of startups as well, Sign Up in Leeds, as well as companies like travel businesses like On the Beach, and all sorts of different kind of businesses are interested in the people that have chosen to do our course, that have got onto our course and have completed our course. And essentially, once these people get these first roles, they don't really stay junior developer for very long. So you might think that a 14-week period of time isn't a lot of time to learn to code, but actually, because we're showing you how to teach yourself how to code, you are also able to pick up lots of different languages once you get into your career. You're able to show that you're a very versatile developer, you're a very, very in-demand problem solver. When most people get their roles, they actually move very quickly within the business. So we have people who, after 3 years of having done our course, are in senior positions. We've got someone who's a CTO already. He did like our 3rd ever course. And very quickly, people get promoted into quite senior roles because of the way in which North Coders selects and trains people and helps them become career-ready coders. Diversity and inclusion is also something that is at the heart of everything we do at North Coders. It's something we take very seriously, and we do a lot to kind of help increase the diversity of the tech industry around helping get more women into tech, as well as people from other kind of minority backgrounds, you know, people from gender minorities, people from ethnic minorities, people across the age spectrum. So, you know, we talk between the ages of 18 and 56 at North Coders, and also people with neurodiversities, people that have been on the spectrum, and people that have had other needs as well. So we take that really seriously at North Coders. So we won't get you a job at the end. We will give you the skills, the hard coding skills, and will help you with a lot of your softer skills to help you find that first role. We have partner organisations that we'll introduce you to. Part of that 14 weeks is a whole week dedicated to getting you career ready for technology. So we help you with your CV, we help you with some interview practice tips, we help you understand the tech landscape. And as we said, there's a whole week. So it's not just about us introducing you to employers, it's about actually giving you the scope to actually get out there, meet businesses yourself, know kind of the sorts of things you need to be saying and doing, and kind of, you know, how to get on in the industry, essentially. And yeah, I mean, it's changed a lot of people's lives. I've got a short clip which I'll show you, which will go through that, but it's not easy. It's not called a boot camp for no reason. It's hard, it takes blood, sweat and tears, but more than that, you know, a lot of people say to me, that it's one of the hardest things they've ever done. In fact, I actually did, before kind of investing and being one of the shareholders and on the leadership team at North Coders, I actually did the first course as a customer. And I can hand on heart say it was one of the most mentally challenging things I've ever done in my life. So yeah, that pretty much sums up North Coders in a nutshell. Have a watch of this video, and hopefully you're interested in you know, coming to meet us and seeing if coding and a career coding is right for you.
If I had to describe North Coders in one word, it would definitely be rewarding.
I would describe it as challenging.
Very challenging.
I would say challenging.
Rewarding.
Intense, but in a good way.
And ambitious. If I could describe North Coders in one word, it would be fun.
Community.
If I was to describe North Coders in one word, it would be inclusive.
Helpful.
Supportive.
It's family.
I know it's not one word, but I would say it's best decision.
For me, I'd have to choose life-changing.
Life-changing.
Okay, yeah. If I had to describe North Coders, I'd say it's life-changing. I've found a career which I enjoy doing, and I'm in an industry which I know I want to stay in for the rest of my working life. It's been great.
Hey everyone, my name is Moy Patel and I'm the founder of Metaskills and Careers. So we're an IT training provider, and our aim is to help all of you land your first IT role. I knew from my own personal experience now, I had an IT degree many moons ago when I had more hair on my head, basically. But I knew how hard it was to find my first IT job, even though I had an IT degree. It actually took me about over a year until I actually landed my first IT role. And even then, that was through a friend's recommendation. So, you know, I thought, well, surely this has to be easier. So we've set up a way to make it easier for all of you to land your first IT role. So as we know, there's this catch-22 of needing experience, right? So, you know, it's you need experience, but you need a job to help gain experience. Now, why do companies want to look for experience? Well, it's knowledge. Knowledge is the reason why. If you've got experience, it means you've got knowledge, which means you've got that knowledge to fulfill that role. That's why they look for experience. But actually, it's the knowledge they actually really need to know. So when you take our certification, what you're actually doing is you're gaining all that knowledge. So you don't need to like look for a voluntary role, and you know, how long is it going to take you to find a voluntary role? And then how long do you have to work in that voluntary role just to gain that experience? Instead, you just want the knowledge, right? So if you take our certification, you can gain that knowledge in a single day practically, and then you'll be able to apply for roles. So we provide the foundation level IT professional certification. It's a great certification. It's for those who come from an IT background or don't come from an IT background, because it starts right at the bottom. And you'll learn it covers three areas. You learn the ways of working in IT, and that's very important because you get a lot of questions around this in your interview. And if you don't know it, then you're gonna struggle. So you're gonna know the ways of working in IT. You know, how do IT teams deliver projects? And then we focus on two IT roles, which is IT support and software testing. And they're great roles to make a start in because you don't need to be technical to start off. I know I come from a testing background. Even though I have an IT degree, I don't class myself as a really technical person. I've actually built up that technical knowledge on the job. So yeah, they're great roles to make a start in. So yeah, you take the certification. So basically, it's an online course. It's basically slides and text. You read through it. Like I said, you can get it done in a day. If you want to take more time, you can take more time. It's your course for life. And then it comes with an online exam, which you can take any time. If you pass the exam, you get a certification. Once you get that certificate, it's great to include in your job application. And one tip I'll give you is mention right at the top of your CV, you've got the certification, and list down the lessons you learned from that certification. So there's actually 5 lessons in there, which is the ways of working in IT, so the software development lifecycle and methodologies, IT support, testing foundations, manual testing activity, and intro into automation. And basically, when the employer looks at it straight away, the first thing they're going to see in the CV is like, right, this person knows this, 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 and this. And that will help. So if you're looking for an IT graduate role, an IT support role, a software testing role, you know, it's going to tick all those boxes because that's that's the knowledge you've gained. And basically, they'll look at your CV, they'll be impressed. And then you go into an interview, and the knowledge you've gained from the certification, you should be able to answer the questions. So that's why I recommend for you all to take our certification. And the other thing as well is that it's really cheap. It's only $39.99 for the course and exam. If you try to take a Microsoft exam or CompTIA exam, that costs hundreds of thousands of pounds, and you need to know a lot of IT knowledge in order to help you pass those exams. Like I said, we're here to cater for those who are looking for a career change, young professionals that come from an IT background or don't come from an IT background. So, you know, we cater to give you the knowledge to help you find your first IT role. So that's why it's better taking our certification, because it's cheaper, it's easier to understand, or it's easier to get into, and it's relevant. So yeah, I'll provide details after this video. You can contact me directly. I'm happy to speak to anyone, happy to book free phone consultations and actually speak through what you're looking for. You know, if you need career guidance or anything like that, I can provide you that. You know, I'll provide the website. So if you want to order the certification, I'll send you the link to that. Our social media platforms, so please follow us on our social media platforms. And finally, we have our own survey. If you've got 5 minutes, we're always looking to improve our services. So if you've got 5 minutes, please take the survey, and you know it will benefit because, like I said, we're continuing trying to improve our services to help all of you, whether you're a young professional, whether you're a student, whether you're looking for a career change, even women. We're massive advocates of trying to get more women into technology as well. So yeah, if you've got time, then please take our survey. Other than that, thank you very much, and I wish you all well in your IT journey. Thank you.
My name is Lindsay Johnson, and I am a project manager for the West Yorkshire Combined Authority and the Leeds City Region LEP. I work in the Employment and Skills team, and our role is to support local employers with their talent pipeline and to ensure the people in Leeds City Region have the skills employers need. Currently, we have a European funded project called Reboot. Reboot is a series of training courses delivered by the West Yorkshire Consortium of Colleges and Leeds Trinity University. The courses are designed to enhance skills and support our key growth sectors of engineering, construction, creative, and digital. The digital courses make up around 75% of all provision. This is because digital skills cut across most sectors, and some of the identified skills needs in engineering and construction are digital. Our key target audiences are those people already in work. We're looking to upskill them towards promotion or into a more technical role, or to encourage them to change career and move into one of our key or growth sectors. We are particularly targeting graduates and returners. We're looking to recruit graduates who are currently underemployed or underutilised. They may be working in cafes or call centres or the gig economy. We're also keen to attract returners, particularly women who have been away from the workforce, usually because of childcare or family commitments. The courses are short and fully funded and therefore free to the learner. Obviously, with the COVID-19 restrictions, many have migrated online, but we will soon have face-to-face offers timetabled to suit people's working patterns. All courses are advertised on our Careers and Inspiration website, Future Goals. There are currently around 30 courses available, and you can express your interest and someone from the college network or university will follow it up. The content is designed to be useful for promotion opportunities and career progression. There are offers around cybersecurity, digital marketing, and online collaboration. You can access the courses from futuregoals.co.uk/reboot. Good luck.
Hi, my name's Jen Standish and I look after the Software Engineering Academy for Sky in Leeds. Sky have been running a Get Into Tech programme for a number of years now. So Get Into Tech is a free software development training course aimed at women. This initiative has been created to encourage a greater sense of gender balance across technology. The programme is run in Leeds and in Osterley, and it runs once a year starting in January. The first week of the course is full-time, however the remaining 14 weeks are done in the evening, so it's typically one evening per week, meaning you can do this course alongside your current job, family life and any other commitments. The course is really for anyone who's passionate about technology and wants to eventually pursue a career in software engineering. So perhaps you've had a play around with code in your spare time and you'd like to just take that next step and learn a bit more. It doesn't matter how old you are, what your background is, what you've done before. If you've got a passion for technology, then we'd love to hear from you. We've had over 300 women go through this course in previous years, and 25% of them, or over 25% of them, have actually gone on to secure a role with Sky. So once you've completed the programme, we actually give you the opportunity to apply to our Software Engineering Academy and take on a permanent role at Sky if you are successful. We'll also support you in finding a role with other organisations and signposting other companies in Leeds who are also looking for junior tech talent. So if you'd like to find out more or you think this might be for you, then you can contact me on LinkedIn, Jennifer Standish, or you can visit getintotech.sky.com, and applications for our next intake will be due to open next month. So we look forward to hearing from you and best of luck. Thanks.
Hi everyone, my name's Penny and I am a computer science graduate working in tech in Leeds at a company called XLab, and I'm here to talk to you about Code First Girls, who they are, what they do and why you should get involved. So I first started working with Code First Girls 3 years ago, and I taught their Introduction to Web Development course at the University of Leeds, and since then I've taught 6 or 7 cohorts I believe, so I've taught around 100 girls how to code through Code First Girls, and it's been an incredible experience. So Code First Girls are dedicated to transforming tech by providing the skills and the space and the inspiration for women to become developers and leaders as well. And they have a really active community of coders, of learners, of coaches as well, and it's one of the largest communities of this type in the UK. And they really help to facilitate women to break into tech and excel as well in tech. So since 2013, Code First Girls have taught around £10 million worth of courses for free. And they've also delivered these courses to 18,000 women, which is remarkable. So at the moment, Code First Girls are running 3 different types of courses. These are available if you are a university student. They usually have courses up and down the country, based at university campuses. In the past, we've taught ones at the University of Leeds. We've also taught ones at Leeds Beckett University. And then they also have a range of courses for people that aren't at university anymore and who are working full-time, and these will fit around a 9-to-5 working pattern, and these are usually available at a company rather than at a university. So in Leeds previously we've hosted them at Sky and we've hosted them at Department for Work and Pensions, but they're also, this year they are available remote as well. Obviously a few months ago they had to move all their courses to remote learning, so they are still leaving some of those courses to remote learning, so that you do have the option to take a course wherever you are based in the country at the moment. So what are the 3 courses that they're offering at the moment? So the first is the Beginner's Introduction to Web Development, which is the one I've taught plenty of times. So this covers an introduction to front-end development for the web, such as HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and an overview of how the web works, and so you can get an understanding of that. So the second course is the Introduction to Data Science and SQL Programming. So in this course, you'll learn how to manipulate databases, build databases, and also how to manage large amounts of data. And the third course is an Introduction to Python Programming. So this course you will learn the fundamentals of the programming language Python, and you'll also build your first web app in Python as well. So they're 3 really great courses, and they're all really useful skills if you are looking to break into tech. They're not limited to just doing one, so you can do all 3 of them if you want. I'm not sure you can do them all at the same time, but you don't have to pick just one and stick to it. You can do another one later down the line as well if you are interested in that. So all 3 of these courses are free, and as I said, they're available to university students, but they're also available for people looking to maybe take a career change who are already in full-time work. So you can find out information about all of these courses that are available on their website, which is codefirstgirls.org.uk. It's really great timing actually at the moment, because they usually run courses once in spring and once in autumn, and they are just opening applications up for their autumn cohorts. So great timing if you're looking to get into something this semester at uni. Visit their website for applications. And I just want to say as well that I am really, really passionate about the Code First Girls community, and I think everyone that's been involved with the community says exactly the same thing. It's really, really inspiring. I've met so many amazing women through this community, through the students as well as the instructors. Yeah, I can't rave about it enough, and I really recommend that you get involved.